The color mixer allows you to make targeted changes to 8 reference colors: red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, blue, purple, and magenta. It can be used in 2 equivalent modes, mixer or point color, which can be selected by clicking on the respective words. In Mixel mode, you have 3 tabs: hue, saturation, and luminance. It's also possible to select all within each of them, 8 sliders corresponding to the sample colors. Hue allows you to transform the original color into an adjacent one, for example, an orange to yellow or red. Saturation obviously allows you to change the saturation of colors, up to possibly bringing the affected hue to a gray tone. Luminance, finally, can be used in combination with saturation to place emphasis on a certain subject or to correct minor exposure errors. Conversely, in point color mode, you can select a specific color within the image with the sample point color tool. Then you can change hue, saturation, and luminance of that specific color. By selecting this tool, then clicking within the image on the desired color, a sample of that color will be created. That color can then be modified for hue, saturation, and luminance. It's possible to drag the pointer within the color palette or move the sliders below. The result is the same. Beware that changing one color usually affects multiple image areas, even where that hue does not appear to be present. As you can see, in this example, blue and red affect adjacent hues. In particular, beware of red and orange, which affects the skin tones. In some cases, it's very easy to figure out which sliders to move to achieve the desired effect. In others, the nuances will make the task nearly impossible. In these cases, the point color mode helps. Another useful and nearly equivalent tool, available in mixer mode, is the direct adjustment tool. By clicking on the dot icon at the top left of the color mixer, then clicking and dragging inside the photo, is it possible to make a direct adjustment? For example, if you are in the Saturation tab, you will adjust the saturation of the color pointed by the mouse. You then only need to move the mouse and observe which sliders move to figure out which sliders to intervene on. In point color mode, is it possible to use the range slider to narrow the affected hues and be more precise? Here are some examples of using the color mixer. In case of uniform colors, you can use hue to replace a color, such as the blue of the sky or the color of a backdrop. Point color mode. Use of the range slider to reduce the presence of red in the model's skin tone. When the colors are well separated, you can also intervene on the subject. A typical use in food photography involves increasing the saturation of certain hues, in this case red, to make the product more appealing. In addition, the luminance control may be used to lighten or darken only the main subject, in this case red fruits. Lastly, here's how to achieve the partial color effect. Unfortunately, it's rare to achieve an optimal result in this easy way, since the same color is usually present in several places into the image. However, playing on color saturation can be an effective expedient to bring attention to the desired subject.